welcome to Monday Marks. My name is Sharon Saccone and I'm a mixed media artist. Today, I want to share a creative challenge that is really changing the way I'm thinking about my new series of work. It wasn't long ago that I was in Italy, and it was right around Memorial Day, which we honor our fallen in the United States. And that particular time of year in Italy, all of the fields were blooming with wild poppies, which I had never seen before. But in Memorial Day, poppies are usually a symbol of the fallen. They are a symbol of those we've lost during a time of war. And that tradition actually came from a poem written by Lieutenant John McCrae called In Flanders Fields. I think that's the name of the poem. And what he was noticing was how all of the poppies were growing on a field where so many had died during the war. And so he was memorializing that in a poem. So it was really apropos. The timing was just perfect for me to experience that. And it was something that just really stuck in my mind and something that I really wanted to explore. So I was noticing, I was taking in and receiving what was happening at that moment in time for me. When I got home, I wasn't able to tackle this idea right away, but I had just come back from a week-long artist in residence where I took the idea of poppies and noticing the poppies in the fields and taking that idea even further, going deeper into what is the meaning and symbolism behind poppies, because it's different all over the world and in context. In some places it means peace, it means dream, imagination, creativity, beauty, of course, remembrance, sacrifice, death. All of those things have become intertwined in the symbolism of the poppy flower. So, of course, it was used for medicine as well in ancient times. So it's a really important plant. And so what I decided to do is to take this idea of the poppy and what I noticed and what I was thinking about at that time and taking the idea deeper and further and bringing the poppy really close up so that you couldn't help but notice, and thinking about the variations and varieties of poppies and working in different color schemes, noticing the different formations of the poppy, how some are so ornamental and some are so simple. So going a little bit deeper into the series of paintings, and I want to share that with you today. So here are my poppies that I was starting to work on, and the way I began was working with some original artwork that I had only just started in a series of different colors. I had each piece of paper had started with some collage and then using some stenciling over that, and then what I decided to do was choose different types of poppies that would fit into that color scheme. So whether it was California poppies like this one here, or the red poppies, or even some of the Icelandic poppies or Himalayan poppies, which are a brilliant blue. And each color symbolizes something entirely different depending on the place and the context, and how the particular person who is either presenting or using that flower does something different. So each one of these, I'm exploring how each poppy is unique and different, the color schemes of the poppies, and how that would work on these really beautiful colored backgrounds that I had started quite a while ago, and now finally found my subject that I could really focus on and go deeper and deeper in meaning. So I hope you can see through just observing the series and how it developed. It developed from something that I had started a long time ago, but then taking inspiration from the present, taking inspiration from something that I had already received, and adding it and offering it back into the world in a multitude of ways. And whether you're just developing a body of work or you're using this approach to just help you slow down and notice more deeply, I hope that you can see how by noticing and receiving what is happening with you at the moment can add to a richer and deeper meaning in your artwork that you can offer to the world. So think about that first. What is it that you're noticing that is coming to you today? And then what can you offer the rest of the world through that artwork? Is it a meaning? Is it a feeling? Is it something that is fleeting, something that is lasting? Think about those two questions. What am I receiving today? And what am I offering through this artwork? Allowing what you're receiving to give you a start, and then to go deeper and more meaningful to offer something more. So I hope you give this a try today and see where it takes you. I'm really excited to go even deeper into this. And if you are too, I would love for you to join me in my Paste and Paper Playground, which is a membership for mixed media artists, where we go deeper into our play, practice, and process. So join me there, but I'm just happy you're here with me today. So have a wonderful time, and we'll see you next Monday.